Hey guys, it is Thursday, just confirmed. Thursday, April 16th, I think. Um, I was pretty sure it was Wednesday, but no, here we are, it's Thursday. Uh, we're still in lockdown out here in Seattle, still beautiful weather too. It's actually quite a gift. Um, Something I want to talk about today is about adoption. Um, and why that can be really hard. When you have mental illness and you go through an inevitable, because they happen to everybody and it's no shame to it, but you go through an inevitable spiral at some point in time and you hit the bottom. One of the things that your doctor might tell you is that, well, it's time to find a new normal because this normal isn't working anymore. And that phrase, that new normal phrase, is always an interesting choice to me because you're not finding a new normal. You're finding a now normal. You're building what little bit of normalcy you can find from the pieces that are around you. And I think that's what we're all doing right now. I think we're trying to reconstruct our lives with whatever little inch and piece of normalcy we can find in whatever place we can find it. Um, for me, gardening is helping a lot. But for other people, maybe it's art, maybe it's pouring yourself into work. Just remember that if you burn yourself out trying to regain normalcy, you've lost everything you've been working for. So be easy on yourself. Your now normal is going to change, and it's going to change about probably 15 times in the next week. We're hearing about, when are they going to lift these lockdowns and everything else, and most of the science says that it is definitely not time for that yet. So I would encourage you that if you're building a now normal, think about what you need emotionally, as well as mentally, as well as physically. Because some of us need emotionally, we need a little reassurance. So we need to build into our now normal time to talk with friends, time to call them, time to text them, whatever it is. I have reminders on my phone set that remind me to text my friends at least. I have at least 3 or 4 times a day. It'll pop up and say, "Have you texted someone?" to check in on them. And I found them to be very helpful. You can set up reminders through your Google Calendar that way. Very safe, very free, easy. Um, you can have your Alexa remind you. Um, I'm sure Google Home does it too. I just don't have one of those. Building your now normal is not easy, but each day you're going to add something new to that now normal. You're going to add something in that makes this make a little bit more sense. Something that worked yesterday that you think you can try again and it might have good results again today. Something that didn't work yesterday that you're going to remove. It's about adaptation and our ability to look and feel the circumstances around us. And adaptation is one of the hardest things for people to do, especially those of us who run a lot on routine or who are very dependent on knowing what's coming next. People with anxiety, it's a big thing for us to know, okay, what's the plan? What's the plan? Does someone have a plan? There's no plan here, guys. So it's time for you to make your own plan. It's time for you to have a now normal that works for you. If you have questions about how you can implement these little things, or if you need a tutorial on getting those Google alerts set, let me know. I'm more than happy to point you in the right direction. Great things to include into your now normal. Sunshine. If you have it, get it. Connecting with friends. Making sure that you eat your lunch and that you eat a good lunch. Something with protein, please. And I say that as a girl who loves her carbs, but something with protein, because you need the protein right now more than you need the carbs. And make sure that you're including the stuff that you care about. Time with your kids, time with your pets. I take my dog for a walk every day. Um, Sometimes twice a day, usually once a day because I'm kind of lazy. But that's part of my now normal. Take the time to build yourself a new now normal and leave it open for the adaptations that have to come tomorrow and the day after that. Be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, and take care of each other. We'll see you tomorrow.